For this third grade small group, the two things you're going to focus on are telling time and polygons. So for the first half of your group, the first 5 minutes or so, you're going to review telling time to the hour, half hour, and quarter hour. And today, making it really visual and have students writing those times will be important. If this is the first card that comes up, we could talk about this as a group and remind us, well, which one is the hour hand and which is the minute? The hour hand is the shorter hand, the minute hand is the long hand. And then which one do we look at first? We look at the hour hand. In this case, it's almost to the 7, but it's not there yet. So it is still 6. The hour is still 6. When we tell time, we write a colon, which is the 2 dots. And then we look at the minute hand. It's over on the 9. So that means I'm going to count by 5s to go around the clock on those big numbers. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. It is 6:45. And then you could ask them just to review their AM, PM. What might I be doing at 6:45 a.m.? Oh, I might be waking up for school. What might I be doing at 6:45 p.m.? I might have just finished dinner, or might be taking a bath or shower to get ready for bed. Then, after those 5, and then you can have students work on those on their own as you see fit, or depending on the group, you might need to stay together with that. After that, you're going to talk through polygons with students and focusing on counting sides and angles to name the polygon. Reviewing with them, well, what is a 3-sided polygon? It's always a triangle. 4 is a quadrilateral. 5 is a pentagon. 6 is a hexagon. One thing that they might ask you about with a 4-sided polygon, a quadrilateral, is they might say, but I see that that's a square, or I see that that's a rectangle. What you can tell them if this comes up, and it will in other days, we'll actually talk about this more specifically, is to think of it with categories like if we're at the grocery store and we're talking about fruit. There are bananas and there are strawberries, but there are special things that make this a banana or this a strawberry. It's the same thing with a quadrilateral. This is a 4-sided shape, but if we want to call it a square, then there's really special things about it. If we want to call it a rectangle, there are special things about that. So this is kind of like the name of the category, and then these are more specific things in that category. What you'll do is here's your shape. Okay, we need to be able to name it. We have to count the sides and the angles. They might just see it right away and say kite, or they might say diamond. The mathematical term for this one, the most specific one that would fall kind of under the fruit categories with the type, is a rhombus. But in this case, if we count the sides, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. How many angles are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 sides and 4 angles. This is a quadrilateral, and that's really where we're going to stick today. Next one, what is this one? They'll probably know right away. It's a triangle. Why is it a triangle? How do we know? It has 1, 2, 3 sides. It also has 1, 2, 3 angles. This one's a little trickier. So let's count the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's a 6-sided polygon? It's a hexagon. That looks pretty different than the hexagons we see often, but it is still a hexagon because it has 6 sides and 6 angles. So asking them that because regularly of the 6 sides, the 6 angles, a shape might come up, or they might just ask you about it, and they like this when it's kind of above the grade level they're in. Second graders really need to know up to a hexagon. They might ask, well, what's a 7-sided polygon called? That's a heptagon, and an 8-sided is an octagon. If they don't ask about it, don't worry about it, or if a shape doesn't come up, there's a couple mixed in there that are these just for fun and to get them thinking. But yeah, about 5 minutes on that until it's time to go. Tomorrow we'll expand on both of these concepts more, but that's it for today.